We are back, and it looks a lot different in here. As you can see, we've got cabinets. Base cabinets are in. Got granite ordered. Got the wall cabinets, the uppers, some there, some there. We've got the tile saw right here. Those guys are getting started tomorrow. I've got a lot of the tile. They got the mortar mix there. There's tile. There's a sneak peek at the wall tile for the master. This is the floor tile for the master. Go really good with that gray that's in that one. That's for the floor right in here. So that'll be the gray there, and then the white with the gray vein here. Still no electricity, still no HVAC, so I am sweating to death. These poor guys will be too, but they're supposed to start pretty early. So maybe it won't be so hot for them in here. And hopefully we hear from the electric company here pretty soon about getting that started. In here, we're gonna still have to red guard that wall right there. We ended up having a water leak. The guys that put, it's just an honest mistake, but the guys who put the concrete board on here ended up putting a screw through the hot line back behind there, and we had a little bit of a water leak. So that's been fixed. We took that off and fixed that, put it back on. They've got a waterproof that section right there tomorrow, and then they'll be ready to do tile. We'll run LVP is the plan in this floor, the same LVP that's going to be throughout the rest of the house, except for the master bath. We'll run LVP in here, and then the wall tile is a subway tile. It's an oversized subway 4x12 white, just a pure white. And then I'm going to go with a white grout too. So it's going to be super clean with black shower accents, a white vanity, of course, white toilet, black fixtures for the vanity. So it's going to look really nice in here, and it'll be worked on tomorrow. In the last video, we still needed to put the second coat of mud on. Since then, they've done that obviously and sanded. So we are ready as soon as we get some AC in here and some electric, which hopefully this week. I've got to call them tomorrow. I called them today and it wasn't ready. So hopefully by tomorrow, we'll know something about a day that they'll turn the AC on. Because as soon as they get that done, then we're going to be just off to the races as far as finishing this place out. Because the only reason we don't have flooring in right now, the only reason that we don't have paint on the walls right now, trim on, all the things, is because of the heat. We definitely don't want to start doing those things to try to save time and end up the paint bubbling or the primer bubbling or anything else like that. We definitely don't want that. So trying to be patient and just let things happen the way that they're going to happen, while also just keeping people motivated and going, moving forward. That's why we're trying to knock out some of this stuff this week and some last week while we were waiting on a for sure answer about the electric and about the HVAC. So as soon as that gets on, like I said, hopefully by tomorrow, we'll have an answer on the day. And when I come back here tomorrow and they're doing the upper cabinets and tile work and all that kind of stuff, then we'll have an answer for when it's going to feel a whole lot better in here. Because as of right now, it's very hot. You guys have been here doing the tile. Had to bring up some more with the grout. We got a lot of this done. So now you can see the white with the gray vein in it. We ended up doing the same tile that's going to be on the floor around this band. That's going to look super good because I'll tie right into it with the black fixtures. Just got some to do up here, and then we'll be done in this one after they get done with the grout and the floors. Other one on the other side's not done yet. That's what they've got done so far today. This one in here will be the white oversized subway tile. They still got to waterproof that area right there. But they've got all the mortar that they need. They've got all the tile now that they need. That was my biggest thing that I had to do was just make sure that everything was here so that there's nothing slowing us down, nothing slowing them down for sure. They're knocking it out. What are you doing out there? Thinking about your life? Check out that haircut.
This should be my spot.
Where's your dreads?
At home.
Still got to build some stairs off of this to go down there. See, I gotta get that water heater. I think it's the last thing I've got to get.
You sure you can't fit in my car?
Huh?
You sure you can't fit in my car?
No. Water heater cannot fit in your car. Hopefully tomorrow they'll start putting up these other cabinets too. They'll knock out the rest of this tile, so.
2,000 years later.
It's a little bit of a construction zone still here, but we are back at it after about 2 weeks of some crazy sickness, assuming COVID or flu or something like that. But back to normal now and coming to check on all the progress. We've painted. We've got electrical in. As you can see, all these, now they're not hooked up yet, but the electrician should be coming back today to finish all of that up. We got several people here now. We've got a pretty big issue I'm getting ready to show you. But we're taking care of it, so it's all right. But before I go out there and show you that, I do want to explain what's going on here with these cabinets. So originally I had an 18-inch right here, and I can't remember what the other size was right here next to it, and it just didn't work. It wasn't equal to this other side. So I thought a 24-inch, I don't know how I measured it wrong, but I take full responsibility. It's my fault. But the 24-inch is not right. So we're going to take that 24-inch down. We are going to put up this 30-inch, but I've also got this 3-inch filler piece that'll go on as well, and it'll make it perfectly even. Let me show you. So this filler piece will be cut down to size. It'll go right there between this corner cabinet and the cabinet that's going to be right here, the 30-inch cabinet, and it'll make it exactly 33 inches, which will make it exactly the same as this width right here. So easy fix, just a little bit of a waste of time. But check out that sink. Also, once we get that cabinet figured out and done right, we've got the crown mold for it sitting right there. It'll go up there looking really good. Got a vanity to put in right here. Got a water heater to put in. Got a lot of this extra stuff is just electrical, as well as some leftover stuff. Material like in here, leftover flooring. Which I hate you guys can't see the flooring, but that's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look really good. You kind of just see it around the edges. We've got all this down though, so everybody can work and get the rest of this stuff done in here before we start back on trim, doors, all that stuff. We'll be doing shiplap on this wall. For those that are new and don't know that, we'll do shiplap on that wall. Then we'll be ready for the vanity and toilet and all that stuff that goes right here. Got everything plastic off so you still really can't see how awesome these showers turned out. But we'll get these lights in and finish up some of this electrical stuff, and we'll be able to see a lot better. Now I'll take you outside and show you the crazy mess that we're in. Neighbor's tree fell on our unit. We've got a lot of it cleaned up already to make sure it got off of the unit. But we still got a whole tree here to take care of and get out of here. But yeah, we had a pretty bad storms last night here, and it's just one of the results is this tree coming down and slowing up some electrical there. Good news is the unit's still working, and we've got HVAC inside, and we'll get it taken care of today so we can get this yard taken care of. We're going to get the final grade on it and seed everything, and it'll have seed and straw on it where the grass can start growing. and the buyers will have a nice, beautiful yard front and back. It's been a couple days since I've been back here delivering a pan to go under the water heater. Stops the water in case there is a leak. Stops the water from damaging the floor, because we'll have it rerouted, or routed, I guess, down through the floor and then out through the block. I wanted to turn the camera around too and show you, because we just got the yard done too. So it's got it all. A bunch of dirt came in, a bunch of grass seed, and straw everywhere. So I'll turn you around and let you see that before we go inside. As you can see, the tree is now off of our part. Came off the unit. There was no damage to the unit whatsoever. Got the tree over there now back on their property. And the unit looks great, functioning obviously really well. And they've got most of this backyard back here. All that back there was fine. It'll grow up on its own. Back there to that second tree. Got everything grass seeded and strawed. Still gotta put some stairs coming off here. That's coming this week. So they'll be able to, like I said in one of the first videos, I believe, park in your driveway here, walk up, you'll be right there in the kitchen. You can take your groceries in or anything like that. Let's go inside and check out the progress. And so we got that cabinet right there fixed. Took this 30-inch down right here. That one there. Now it looks a whole lot better. Doing some touch-up paint. So we've got these little pieces here. Some in here, all in the bedrooms. That's a pan that goes up under there. You can see here, this piece right here, for those that don't know, will go in this hole. And that'll be, it's got a little rubber gasket on there. We'll drill down through the floor. That'll go into the crawl space and then out the block. And that'll go out, if you can see that, to the backyard. So that'll be nice. We still have the crown mold. I've got to put up top here. The light fixtures are in. I believe on too. Let's see. Maybe not. Well, got a bedroom in here. Doing the touch-ups. Then we'll start on trim, and we'll have doors in here this week. Well, those lights are on. May just be the breakers in certain areas. Yeah, because those aren't on. Must be the breakers. Yeah, we'll get all this window trim, door trim, baseboards. And I'll figure this out. Both of these water heaters off. Everything else is on. Well, kitchen lights. See what that does. There we go. That breaker just needs to be tested, I guess. I've got the lights on there. It's another one, so living room lights must be another one. Just take you guys with me as I'm trying to figure this out. Living room. That's kitchen and dining room. That should be everything, I think. I don't know. Have to figure that out. But anyway, yeah, baseboards. That's basically it. We finish up this touch-up paint. We'll be putting in window trim, baseboards, doors. The HVAC guy's coming this afternoon to build this box right here in this back closet. We have a filter in and all that stuff. We've got shiplap in here, almost all the way to the top. So that'll be back where our big 60-inch vanity will go. Toilet back there. Of course, our shower over here. We want to do something a little extra in this one, as it being the master. And we went with the shiplap in here. I think originally too, I said I was going to do tile floors in here, and we ended up running the LVP in here also. We were going to do the same tile as that band right there. Ended up being a specialty apparently tile right there that I got at Home Depot or Lowe's, whichever one it was. When I got it, it was just a return that somebody had done, so they just happened to have it in, but it was going to take like 3 weeks or something like that for it to come in. It was like, I'll forget it. We have extra flooring. We're just going to run it in here. It's going to look great anyway. So just so you know, for those that watch all the videos, that is why there is LVP in this bathroom and not the tile. But we did the shiplap, so that'll make it a little extra, make it look super nice with that light that's over it, and we can turn all those on. The appliances come in this week. We also have light fixtures for the bathrooms that are coming in this week. Of course, the yard is done now, so we don't have to worry about that. We're just going to let that grow as we continue to go forward. The temporary power pole, I don't think I even said, is no longer on this property. It's on the next property. We'll be starting that one at the end of this month when this one closes. And beyond that, I think that's pretty much it. We get this base trim in, we get the crown mold over the cabinets, we get the appliances in, and doors and window trim, and we're basically done here. And fingers crossed, prayers up, that we do close this at the end of this month. We are under contract and supposed to close at the end of this month. And as long as we do that and everything goes smooth, the buyer is pretty cool. The buyer is military and wife is stay-at-home mom, so they are super excited to have their kids here and have this nice yard and this new home, and I'm excited for them. I'm gonna put a little something extra out here. You'll see that in the final video. I'm assuming that'll probably be the last video that I do on this one. Will be the final reveal when we have everything done at the end of this week, probably the weekend. I'll start putting that together, and I'll show you the little extra thing that I'm gonna do for them. Nothing big, but just something to say, thank you for your service. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.